Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And summer cozy crochet is on. I know technically it's not summer yet. I know that, but that's okay. The weather is telling me that it's summer. Okay. And I always felt like I know that they go by, the sun and the moon and the stars and blah, 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 all that technical stuff. But I think that they should go by the way it feels. I think that they should go June 1st starts summer, right? I think so. I think so. And then March 1st to May I think it should be like 3-month increments. Yeah. So I know I'm going to confuse myself, but like March 1st to the end of May should be spring. And then June, July, and August should be summer. September, October, November should be fall. And then all of December, January, and February should be winter. But nobody consulted me, so that's okay. That's all right. Oh, my Lanta. Aloha, kakayaka. You can't stay long. I am so glad that you're here, Naomi. It took me a little bit. I had to make that thumbnail. What do you think about that thumbnail? Those strawberries looked delicious, didn't they? Yeah, they really did. So, oh, my Lanta. Oh, my Lanta. I did not change the theme. I was like really getting distracted this morning, easily distracted today, very easily distracted. Let's see. Let's let's do this. There we go. I feel like the name pops a little more when I use that one. Okay, let's take a look. Here's the chat. So, how is everyone today? Can you see I have a normal size cup today? This is my Fiesta normal cup. It has the little round circle here. I just love these cups, but I don't usually drink out of them because, yeah, I don't know why. Why don't I drink out of them? They're super cute. They're not as big as the other Fiesta ware cups that I use, the mugs that I use. You wanted some? I know, Naomi, those strawberries looked so good. We could just go and sit on the ground and just pick and eat and chat, maybe have our crochet with us, although sticky and crochet yarn, yeah, not so great of a combination. So I have my Roxy here at my feet, and I don't know if you see any movement, maybe not, but I'm just rubbing her with my foot. She likes that. If I just kind of like give her a little rub on her back with my foot, and she knows that I'm here. She's my girl. She's my girl. So today is late morning crochet chat with Barbara. And I'm so glad if you are joining me. Welcome. Come on in. Listen, if you're joining late, if you're one of the replay crew, come on in. We got some chatting to do. So I have been working. You're a good girl, baby. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. Yeah. So I have been working on building my cozy home. Okay. I like a cozy home. I really do. And when we moved into this house, I knew that I would not know immediately how I wanted things. So I gave myself a 1-year leeway to live in the home, feel what it's like, figure out what I might want. And it actually took a second year to really feel it, to get things moving, especially in my bedroom area. That was like one of the last places that I addressed, right? That that I looked at, that I dreamed about what this cozy would feel like. And I'm starting to do it right now. So this is in the third year. Um, let's see. This November will be 3 years that we've been in this house. So yeah, so that we're in the midst of our third year here. It's hard to believe we're in the midst of our third year here. And I'm finally starting to feel like I am ready to cozy up and settle in. And I'm really loving it. I'm really loving it. Um, the first year, I knew I wanted to just give myself grace. I didn't want to start hanging pictures on the wall willy nilly because I knew I just wasn't feeling it. I just wasn't, it would have just been thrown up there. And in fact, some of the pictures that I put up have just been thrown up there. They were not thought out. They were just, let's put this picture on this wall, blah, blah, right? But I'm starting to get a feel for how the house is going to flow and the feeling that I want from the house. And so the first step was I purchased some curtains, and I sat on those curtains, on that curtain order, for a good 4 months before I pushed the button, because that's a commitment. And I didn't want to order really nice curtains and then not feel it later. You know what I mean? So I sat on that order for about 4 months before I pushed the button. Finally did it. Best thing I ever did, because it enhanced the rooms. I got some curtains. They're Jabot curtains. So I don't know if you know anything about Jabot curtains. They might not even be. They weren't even called Jabot curtains in the place that I ordered them. But they come down, and they just kind of come down to a point. So they're very long. They fit the whole window. So they meet in the middle, and then they just kind of come down. And they're really well made. And the ones in the living room, it has some candle wicking on the outside. It's double layered. It's much better quality than I even imagined. And in the bedroom, it's just a soft. It's the same jabot, but in the bedroom, then we have panels that go halfway up, and so then we have a little bit of like light still coming through, because for almost 3 whole years, for 2.5 years, we have slept with no curtains on our windows. Now we're in the middle of nowhere, so it's not a big deal, but it was just very open. It was just very open. It wasn't cozy. It wasn't cute. There was nothing warm and inviting about our bedroom at all. Nothing. But we're slowly bringing it together. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is because one of the things that my sweet friend Miguel sent a link to this, and I had already seen it, but I was really appreciative of him sending it to me. It's a link for Brianna Kay, and let me pull it up really quick, because I have not. Brianna Kay Wheat Stitch. There you go. And then this is mushroom. Okay. So it's the Brianna Kay Wheat Stitch mushroom pattern. And let's take a look. Brianna Kay Wheat Stitch mushroom. Okay, here we go. So there are 2 sizes. And let's see. That's the Brianna Kay Design Store. I'm going to show it to you. I'm sure that you've seen it, but just in case you haven't, I just want to show it to you. So here it is. So as you can see, these are the mushrooms, and there are 2 sizes. There's a small and a large. Um, and so they are super, super cute. So my good friend Miguel sent that to me. Well, here I am. I've started it yesterday. And I started it yesterday. Now it doesn't look like it, does it? No, it doesn't look like it. So look at this, because this this is 60 stitches around and this is 60 stitches around. How? I do not know. Look at that. But I'm making it work. And what you do is, on this part, is you go into the top and then into the little stitch that's left by that back loop only. So this is the front loop. You go into that front loop and you single crochet. So I am slowly making my way around. I have not stuffed this yet. It yeah. I'm sure once I get this done, it's going to look a little better than this, right? I'm sure it is. And I think I made a mistake right here, because see how this goes in and see how this one is out. So I think I made a mistake right here with the direction that I went, because I think it should have been out instead of an innie. But that's okay, because mushrooms grow in the wild. Maybe that one just had a little bad day and kind of caved in right there. I don't know. Anyway, I'm hoping that once this gets stuffed, it will look a little more like a mushroom than it does now. I don't know. Oh, so I'm just trusting the process. Trusting the process. Obviously, I have to weave this in and stuff it. And I am going to take her suggestion and put something in the bottom, either beads. I think what I'm going to do is get some dried beans, put them in a baggie, and put them in the bottom here, or a little cloth, maybe a little square cloth. Um, I don't know. And then actually stick them in the bottom so that it's heavier, so it won't want to topple. But right now, it's not looking so great. And then stuff it. So after I put the beans in the bottom and then stuff it, I'm hoping that this will look like a mushroom and not a cherry pie. It's kind of looking like cherry pie vibes, right? I mean, look at that. I don't know. And hers looks so pretty. And I am following her video tutorial to the T. So I don't know. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. But it really was easy to make. There, it wasn't hard to make. And I really would like to make a little mushroom colony for my cozy vibe summer, right? So that is what I've been working on. I stayed up until 2 a.m. last night working on this. And yeah, so let's see. I think that's going to come loose. Yeah, that's coming loose. All right. So anyway, I don't know. I, I don't know what to say. So if any of you have ever made these, let me know. Does it look better once it's like all puffed up? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Cree, hello. How are you? I'm so glad you're here. I hope that you're having a great day, and welcome, welcome. So the first, let's see, not graphics captions. The first thing is, what is in your cup? I have some hot coffee with a little bit of half and half. And I had some half and half, drank my coffee down to about there, and then topped it with some more coffee. So it's slowly, the half and half is slowly going away, which it does. Hmm. Oh my gosh. This is a let's have lots of coffee kind of a day. It really is. Um, so, mm, I love that coffee maker because it goes into a thermos, um, and it keeps it so hot. So when I top it off, it's nice and hot. Mm, mm. So my my very sad looking Brianna K design mushroom, I am hoping that it will actually work and fit. But when before, so do you see how it's like caving in right here? So before I started attaching it, this was all nice and splayed out. And can you see how much bigger this was? It's kind of crazy. Um, so I was trying to figure out how 60 could be so large in this tan color and 60 be so small in this red color, and they're the same weight yarn, same brand yarn. It's just really strange to me, really strange to me. So anyway, I guess it's supposed to come up more than, but even so, I mean, you can see. Anyway, we're going to make that work. We're going to make it work. And hopefully it will be pretty and it will be enjoyable. And so, guess what day it is? Today is National Big Boy Day. National Big Boy Day. And it stems from the double-decker hamburger that Bob's Big Boy used to serve. They were, from what I understand, one of the first restaurants to start serving the double-decker sandwich. And so, anyway, today is National Big Boy Day. So if you like a Big Boy sandwich, if you like a double-decker sandwich, hamburger, today's your day. Today is your day. Oh, yeah. And let's see. So that is what today is. Let's see. Ah, you're decorating the neighborhood for the Soccer World Football. That is super fun. That is super fun. Tonight you play Belgium and Egypt. Ooh, that's awesome, Cree. That's awesome. I need to really get into the World Cup or the World Soccer World Football. Yes. I need to really get into that. And I need to get into more into baseball. Why am I not into baseball? I don't know. I love baseball. I love watching baseball. I love watching the games. I love learning about the players. Um, I like football and I like soccer. I should really get into it. I really should. So that might be my goal for 2027 is to get more into, world games like soccer, and baseball and football and hockey. Hockey, definitely. Definitely. So, I mean, those are much more wholesome to watch than a lot of the shows that are on TV, right? Yeah, they are. So yay for you. You get to play and your team gets to play. And so good luck. I hope everything goes the way you want it to go. Absolutely. I love watching um, I love watching sports and I love watching the teamwork among the players. I really, really do. I think it's pretty awesome. I really do. So that is fun. And then, you know, we need to know how many days until Christmas. How many days until Christmas? Okay, so we currently have 192 days until Christmas. And so that is super getting closer. It's under 200. We started out with almost, not quite, but almost 400, 365. And so now we're down to 192. Yeah. Christmas is getting closer. We need to get going. We need to get started. And I'm telling myself that, slapping myself on the leg. Get started, Barbara. Well, I have gotten started, but I need to get into gear. Unfortunately, I sit in my recliner, and I've said this before, but I sit in my recliner and I fall straight asleep. So I need to come up with something better. Yeah. I don't know what, but I think it's going to entail maybe putting a pillow behind my back and sitting up more, not putting my feet up. Although I do need to put my feet up when I crochet. That's always a good thing, but I don't have to put it all the way up, so I don't have to recline. I can't crochet if I'm laying back. I need to sit up really close. So if anybody has any ideas, let me know. For staying awake in your recliner, let me know. The kids are ready. I bet they are. That's awesome. I find it so exciting. Oh my goodness. So maybe if I can find that game on my television tonight, maybe I'll watch it. I'll look it up and see if I can find it. Now, yeah, that's going to be really fun. Really fun. So are all the kids rooting for one team? What team are the kids rooting for? Or do you have kids from different areas? Are they like half and half? Is it like rival week where half of you root for one team and half of you root for the other? Are you all rooting for Belgium? Are you all rooting for Egypt? I don't know a whole lot about soccer. So fill me in a little bit, Cree. I want to know who you're rooting for, what their team colors are. Tell me what their team colors are. And yeah. And are you doing like fun foods, finger foods, fun fizzy drinks for the kids? What are you doing? I want to know. So that is awesome. So today is also, oh, this is crazy. This thing is crazy. This is National. Oh, let me get this off. Here we go. Today is also National Megalodon Day. It is the most massive shark that ever swam the earth. And let's see if we can find out a little bit more about the megalodon. So today is National Megalodon Day. It swam the Earth's oceans for 20 million years during the Cenozoic era. Their mouths spanned 8 to 11 feet wide and were filled with rows of sharp teeth with a bite force of over 40,000 pounds per square inch, a maximum weight of over 60 tons, and serrated teeth measuring nearly 7 inches. Their prey did not stand a chance. Wow. They had 276 serrated teeth, and they also had up to 6 rows of teeth called files. Wow. That is absolutely crazy. So today is National Megalodon Day. Today is the day to, yeah, to think about sharks. Hey, have we had Shark Week yet? I don't know. Do we do Shark Week? Um, Let me see. No, 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 no. When is Shark Week? Okay. So it runs July 26th through August 1st. Yay. Okay, I'm going to put that on my calendar. That is awesome. July 26th through August 1st, 2026. And that is when National Shark Week happens. But here we can learn about the megalodon. So today's the day. If you are interested in that kind of thing, then you can check out the megalodon and see what is going on. Okay, today is also Nature Photography Day. So, Nature Photography Day, are you one of the millions of people who like to go out and take photos of flowers and bees and birds and anything in nature? You know, if we see a bunny, we want to take a picture of it. We've got lots of bunnies on our property. Um, Deer. Unfortunately, I have just a phone, and so my phone doesn't really take great photos of wildlife because a lot of times they're so far away and I have to zoom in so much that by the time I get it zoomed in so that I can see the animal, um, I've lost pixels, you know, I've lost some of the sharpness of the photo. So, anyway, I love this guy's camera. It looks really great in this picture. National Nature Photography Day is today. So get outside and start snapping some pictures. Yeah, start snapping those pictures. Absolutely. Mm. Today is also National Foam Party Day. So, National Foam Party Day. And let me show you this. Boop, boop, boop. National Foam Party Day. So, don't these kids look like they're having fun? So, this is something that is fun for all ages. Foam Party Day. Um, you can throw the newest, cleanest, and coolest party for National Foam Party Day. Imagine a mountain of refreshing foam in your backyard piled 6 feet high. Now, I don't know how you're going to acquire that. Beat the heat this summer by hosting a foam party and give your guests an unforgettable experience that is the latest party trend in America. Whether you decide on a kid-friendly theme or an adult theme, working with the Foam Party Company will help you bring your idea to reality. Okay. Foam parties, exactly what it sounds like, a party with foam hosted by a foam expert known as a foamologist. I did not know that there was such a thing. So, obviously, a National Foam Party Day, this is designed to get you to call your foamologist and have them come out and throw an amazing foam party for you. So, it's saying that the foam can get up to 6 feet high. Wow. Oh Oh, my Lanta. That's all I can say. Oh, my Lanta. So most of us in my family would get lost in 6 feet of foam. I don't know if I'd like that. I don't want it over my face for sure. But anyway, are you game for a foam party? I don't know. Is that something that you would partake in? Ah, Belgium. Yay. Okay, that's what I thought, but I just wanted to double check. Um, okay, cool. Belgium, they all stand behind their team. They have a barbecue and a lot of beers. Nice. And your team is named Red Devils, and the color is red. Woo! I'll be looking for them. Okay, I'm going to go look for them today on my television and see if I can find that game. How exciting, Cree. How exciting. Yeah. That is awesome. Awesome blossom. So let's see. We know how many days until Christmas. Now, here in the United States, this is our 250th birthday. What an exciting time. And so it's the United States semi-quincentennial 250th birthday. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. I'm doing all things red, white, and blue. And in my mind, anyway. And yeah, we're just really excited about it. I mean, what an honor for our nation. We have a fairly young nation to be celebrating 250 years of freedom. And so we are really, really excited about that. Now, this is 2026, the year of something new. And so I am doing new things this year. So today is June 15th. I have 2 more weeks left in June, essentially, where I can, finish my, it's not getting finished. It's not getting finished. What can I say? So my mosaic crochet blanket, which I love, by the way, but I can tell it's not going to get finished. It is taking me too much thinking, and I'm so much falling asleep in the chair. I'm really struggling with that. I really am. I know I kind of make light of it, but I really am struggling with that. I am getting some of the best sleep of my life in my recliner, and I think I'm just going through a phase where I am just sleeping a lot. And I've done this for the past couple of years. There was, an issue with iron and an issue with my blood. Supposedly it got all fixed. I do go back soon. And hey, Catherine, you're on your break. Welcome, sister. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And so, yeah. So anyway, I know that my chair is enabling me to get some really good rest. We'll see. We'll see when my next doctor appointment happens. We'll see what the blood says and see if some more tweaking needs to happen or whatever needs to happen. I don't know. But anyway, so I am having a lot of fun taking naps. But I think what I'm going to do, I think I am going to grab a pillow and I'm going to try and make that set me up a little bit more straight. And maybe that might help. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. So let's see. Oh, I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you something. So, oh, wow. I wanted to show you something, okay? And I need some opinions. This is really throwing me off. So my my son and daughter-in-law are buying their first house, and they're so excited. They're over the moon excited. And their girls are excited. The girls have picked out their rooms. The house will be complete sometime in July. It's a new build. And so it's so they are thinking color schemes, and they're thinking all these things. So the color scheme in my son and daughter-in-law's bedroom is going to be black, white, and green. And so she's picked out this chunky knit blanket throw. It says 100% hand knit chenille throw blanket for sofa and home decor. Soft and cozy knitted throw blanket, sage green, 40 inches by 50 inches. Look at that chunky yarn. And that blanket is only $33.99. Now, that looks like a 7 bulky yarn. Bulky chenille yarn. I don't know. I mean, that actually looks like super bulky. And super bulky chenille yarn is very expensive. Wow. So Homebee's sage green chunky chenille yarn for crocheting, bulky, thick, fluffy yarn for knitting. It's showing that it is $78.99. And there are 8 jumbo packs, 8-ounce each skein. So 8 skeins for almost $80, which is not bad, actually. And 27 yards. 27 yards. So, how many of those would you need to make a 40 by 50? I think you would need a lot. And I don't know how they are getting away with selling this for $33.99. I have no idea. So, what do you think? What do you think? $33.99 for that throw. So that is what my daughter-in-law picked out. And she said, something like this, can you make it? And I'm like, of course I can make it. Blankets are my jam. I can make you a blanket. And then I started looking at it and I'm like, girlfriend. But see, this blanket, it also says to put in a mesh bag when you wash it so that it doesn't unravel, or so it is not good quality for that price. I don't know what to do. I'm thinking that I'm going to check out some 5 bulky yarn and maybe make a blanket with that. 6, I don't really enjoy crocheting with 6 bulky yarn, but I might be able to get away with it. So where do you find your bulky yarn? I want to know. I want to know. Um, oh, let's see. I need help. I need help. But that's something for me to figure out, I guess. What would you do? Would you just come clean and say, hey, that yarn is going to cost a lot of money, and and they offered to buy the yarn, so it's not that the cost, it's just the expectation that they might have that they can actually get something like that for $33, when I know that to get something like that is probably going to be, $150 or more. Um, when the chenille yarn, when they wash it, it's going to make a mess. I'm not a fan of chenille yarn. I'm just not. So, what is your thought on that? I want to know. I think I'm going to, let me see, let me try Mary Maxim. Mary Maxim yarn. And let me see if they have, any. Oh my gosh. This is beautiful. Wow. Have you seen MJ's Off the Hook yarn? Oh, I've got to share this with you. I just saw it. I've not seen it before. Have you seen MJ's Off the Hook yarn? That's gorgeous. Timeless tones, anti-pilling DK. Look at those colors. 15-cent shipping on $49. June 15th only. That's today. Okay. That's beautiful. Oh, that is sweet. Okay. Parfait chunky yarn. No, I don't want that. I don't want to make a blanket with yarn that I hate. You know what I mean? So let's see. Let's do yarns. Yarn. Okay, let's see. Yarn. Wait. Let's try bulky. Big Twist, Serenity. Oh, Serenity is really pretty. Let's see. Serenity Chunky Tweed. Serenity Chunky Grusso. Flora. Titan. Oh, wow. Puzzle yarn. They have solids in puzzle yarn. I love puzzle yarn. Let me see. Forest. They have sage. They have sage. And that's the color that she wanted, was sage. So I think what I might do, because Premier Puzzle Yarn, I can make a nice throw in Premier Puzzle Yarn. Well, okay, that might be my answer because, yes, because the puzzle yarn is going to be easier to work with. It's going to be fast to work up, and it will be pretty, and they will like it. It's the sage color, and 49-cent shipping today only. 49-cent shipping today only on Mary Maxim. So that might be the way to go. That works. That works. Well, thank you for letting me figure this out with you. That is interesting. What do you think, Catherine? Are you thinking? Listen, if you think of something else, um, just message me and let me know. Um, and let me know. So I know that they were looking forward to, like, that was what she was looking at, but that is so impractical. And if they bought that, they would be totally not happy with it. I know they would. Because if they washed it, it's going to fall apart. It's going to fuzz. It said to put it in a bag when you wash it because so it won't tangle. Well, how is a blanket going to tangle? I don't get it. Something's fishy there, don't you think? So I'm going to let you go. Thank you for hanging out with me. I hope that you have a wonderful day. And I will see you on Wednesday. So stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. And I'm hoping that I finish this Brianna K mushroom that doesn't look like a mushroom. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what to do about it. I'm just going to keep going until I finish it, and then we'll see. We'll just see. I mean, I'm not wrapping my mind around it. I'm just not.